Hello there guys, this is Knight79 back with part 3 of my Let's Play Rome 2 Total War. We're playing in the Imperator Augustus campaign setting with Pompey, and we're playing on Legendary at the moment. So at the end of the last video there, we're basically doing a bit of a turtle, doing our recruitment. We're getting a few quests coming in, and we're almost close to finishing this objective now. We've researched double plant construction. We've got 3 more units to recruit and we get an income of 5,000. We're going to hold off on doing some major building, as I said, because we received another side quest here to research something in construction. That'll give us minus 15% construction costs. What that's going to do then is that's going to help us get some cheap buildings in. Now, public order wise, we're doing really well. Everywhere's looking good in public order, which gives us a chance that if we need to, we're going to be able to hike our taxes up. I don't particularly want to because it will affect the growth, and as you can see, we're very close to getting this building up here. So I want this up. What we're probably going to do, because we've dipped into minus food now, is we're going to build this into yet another farm, and we'll probably do the livestock one on that one. Over here we're quite a way off. This isn't growing very fast. We kind of knew it wouldn't, guys, because of the way we're building this. We're building it for purely industry, things like that. So we'll have a quick recount of where we're up to, what we're doing. So the spy at the moment I want back. We'll gain 1 food from having a deployed in here, so we're going to bring the spy back and we're going to deploy. This general here, he's basically here for the public order he's giving, and he's also giving us sort of minus 10% on building religious buildings, so that's going to help us when we sort of get up to here, because I'm going to be pushing for this one as quickly as I can for the maritime increase. Now, this general,
ready for battle.
Again, I think he is going to be very, very good as a warring type general. Now, if we've not got Bren Games Edict running anywhere, so he would, that -4 to public order, that's fine. Minus 3% tax rate in local province, because he's in a low income province anyway, that's not too bad. Plus 5 armor to all units and things like that. We did have a household change, so shipbuilding costs. So next term we'll start recruiting that fleet back up. We've got it back to where we want it. I'm going to finish off by probably getting another unit of ballista and then filling it up with legionaries, and using that to attack through ports, which will probably come round here at Brundisium eventually. Now, what we might actually do then is we'll start moving him that way. It does affect our public order over there, but that's fine. In fact, we'll fast march him and get him there quicker. Okay, so this fleet's going to be our ship patrolling fleet. I'll sort of park it over here somewhere, maybe in between the islands, so that if anything comes down this way or comes down this way from Octavian while we're at war. So let's move him now. We'll move him out up there. Let's get going. And now we'll recruit some units. So I'm going to have another Onager in there, and I'm going to start using Velites. Velites are good because they can use fire, and the fire is quite a good thing to have. Okay, so that's just telling us our shrines are finished. So we've got no money left. We're at 1,000 a turn. We're recruiting 2 units, so that we're not going to complete the quest in the next turn. Now this army, we've got 3 more units to be able to do. I'm going to try and save up to 2,400, so let's have a look if hiking the taxes up can get us up there. Yes, it will. So that means next turn I'll get 3 units of first cohort in there. That army's ready to move, and off we'll go. We'll start raiding our way through Italy. I'm going to skip Cosentia, and I'm going to go straight to Beneventum. Beneventum, sorry. Now, before we attack Rome or any of this, we're going to start needing to look at recruiting another army. So as we knew, this guy is going to be good for recruiting. So I'm going to start looking at another general now as well. I've got 2 statesmen that we can use. Minus upkeep. Tax rate. This guy. Minus 10 upkeep. Minus 2% upkeep for army only. 3% tax rate, gravitas. This general here. This is the general we're going to use when we've got some more money. We're going to use this general and we're going to build him another army. But what we need to start looking at is the growth, and what we need to start looking at really is what we can build in the way of provinces. So we've got a few things we need to start looking at. And now technology. We have a mission to start researching. We've got 20 turns to do something in the construction. Now I'm interested in that because it gives us negative 15% to our construction costs. Now that's not to be sniffed at, you know. That's quite a bit of a bonus. So we'll have a look at we'll plan out our technologies now. So I want this increase from wealth, you know. I've got quite a bit of commerce going on. This would be handy, and I believe that this would be handy because that would allow us to get irrigation ditches up. Now another one to be looking at with the construction, we'll probably be going for the 3 growth. Is there anything we can build here? Archives I'm not interested in at the moment. Let's have a look. Auxiliary barracks, no. A Basilica of Neptune would be quite good, but I think we can. Yeah, we can still build the Temple of Neptune without having to train for it. So the Basilica of Neptune, as we were looking at there, is a long time away, and 20 turns to train anything's not that good. So we can maybe get, you know, so we can start looking at this for the training fields and things. You know, a practice castrum, target stands. That means that our men are going to be better, but we're going to need a good recruitment centre for that one. So the key one I want is the workshop and the boiling oil. The town blacksmith will give us chances to increase our armour and our weaponry. So what we'll try and do, so that's 5 turns, 6 turns, 9 turns, 12 turns. So we've got 12 turns before we complete this objective. We've got 20, and in 12 turns time that gives us minus 15% construction costs. Now I'm going to try and get it to the point where our income now is supporting the amount of units that we have. So we'll end the turn here and see how we get on. Okay, skip through those quickly. Okay, so the technology, as we said, we're going to we could go straight into that, and then there's that. Yep, we're going to go for there. So we're going to free the gladiator, and we're going to go back and have a look at what. So we've dealt with that. Political intrigue, promotion, that's fine. So this general has gained. Oh, I forget what the Tribune. Okay, we need to start moving some of these guys. 5 hour. So Numidia's out the game now. So Lepidus will probably clear up here. So he's got a nice chunk of land around here. He's even got this here. Chances are Egypt's got that. So this is a big block now of Egypt and Lepidus. Lepidus is also at war with Octavian. So with any luck now, Lepidus will start moving his forces at Octavian. He may come at us. Okay, so we want to get this fleet finished. I did say we were going to recruit 3 units of cohort in here. Let's have a look how long it'll take. Could hold off for a while, I suppose. Nope. I'm happy there. How much growth do we need actually to trigger the next? 20 some. Yeah, that's okay. -8. So we've got quite a bit of constructions that things that we can upgrade with construction. But as I said, at the moment I'm trying to build my army up. So I think the first one we'll do is recruit these guys. I can probably get 4 of these. Yep. So that's a good army. That's a good strength army. Let's have a look at our diplomacy quickly. Egypt, can we get some trade from you?
Give you wisdom,
no.
so that you may...
Anthony, how are you doing? -94. Lepidus. That's increasing.
I greet you as befits your reputation. Welcome, friend. Let us conclude our business with good haste.
Okay, so still nothing's coming to trade with us, and one of the reasons there is we have no trade resources. I forgot to move my spy. So that was pretty bad, really, that we forgot to move the spy. So we'll keep going at the moment. So still Anthony and Lepidus are leaving us be, which is good. Okay, so we got our 5,000. Alright, so we got content slaves, minus 100% slave unrest. That's quite good. That's going to give us some bonus there. So now we've got so much money, there's no real reason to be running that higher tax rate. So 300 per turn. Alright, I'm going to use that money for a bit of recruiting. This is probably going to push us over to the point where we can't afford to keep anybody anymore. We're probably going to go into negatives. So I want another unit of ballista. I've got one more unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there we go, that's the fleet complete. That's that army complete. Now let's start looking at this one. We'll go for a fire pot and we'll go for a couple of those. So we've still got 2,000 left. I am going to do some building. I know I said before that there's not much point in us doing any building and try and get everything cheap. But we'll use that bonus for everything that's sort of at tier 3. So let's have a look. How much money have we got and how much do we need? I can't really take this public order negative. Okay, so we'll build that. That leaves us with 900. We'll get 1,200 next turn. Okay. Really need some trade now.
Greetings, honoured guest. I serve as my people's ears and tongue, listening and speaking as will please.
That's still low even with 900, so...
Welcome, honored emissary. Speak, and I will answer with... I greet you as befits your reputation.
Yeah, we're struggling here getting these trade agreements. It's not really budging anywhere, that is it? That's coming down. That's going back up. Okay, we need to go on a bit more of a discover soon. So let's have a look at the Imperator. So that's going to be two conquers. I can't afford to recruit any more generals. Well, I can, but I don't want to. Let's move our spy back over here. So it's 381, deployer, 384, hardly worth it. So let's move her. Now we're going to be able to do some raiding next turn, so that's going to increase, that's going to help support the armies. I'm going to double time this one round, and I'm going to double time him through, so the following turn we'll be able to raid. Okay. Okay. pretty uneventful turn again, and we're now ready to go to war. Well, I feel we are. We're probably going to get our ass whooped, but we'll see.
Ready for orders. Put your backs into it, you men.
So as I said, that's now a complete stack, so we'll double time. We'll move round. This is now a complete stack, so again we'll move into force march.
At once. Waiting for more orders. Commander, to your duties, men.
Is that where I want them? What's this general give us? No, we're keeping him here.
Set up the watch.
Our spy.
Is there nothing else?
Okay, so we're on massive, quite a negative here at the moment. I'm going to recruit another general just for the sake of it. So we've got 2 statesmen that are free, and we've got this one. So all commerce, that'd be quite a good one. No. Public order we don't need. What I'm actually after now, though, is that one. And the reason I've gone for him is because I'm going to be building my 3rd army. Now, we're desperate for trade.
I give you welcome. Let Zeus.
Doesn't look like we're going to get any trade, though.
Welcome, friend. Welcome. Come. The gods rightly wish us to show humility,
yeah, that's going
and
back
not
up.
enrich
That's going
ourselves
back up.
at your expense.
Okay, so these negatives are going back up. We need to start acting on this war. So, nice fast turn. We're now in a position where we're going to be able to attack.
I am a favored son of Mars.
So next turn there's going to be a couple of battles to do. We'll see how we get on with these things. Okay, so we've got the economy thing going up. Veterans upgraded. Public order centre pool. Wealth from farming. Right, so we'll have a look at our generals now, shall we? Some details. This guy had the reduction to ship cost. So we want 5 armour. And we're going to move them sort of there.
Steady as we go.
Stance raiding. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Wouldn't let us do the raiding because I moved before. I should always remember this. If you're ever in force march, never move before you change your stance. You can't come out of it then. So we want things like accompanying. In fact, we're gonna have to whop up the tax rate again. Didn't really want to have to do this, but we're gonna have to. We've got no money.
What do you wish of me? Swift and silent.
Ready for orders.
Shadows.
Raiding. Aye.
It's a raiding.
On the move.
Okay, so we'll go for that. Okay, we're going to have a juggle of our generals. So he needs the public order. This guy is going to get this one. 5 wealth from farming and agriculture. Mind you, that one probably was better for it because he's the one sat at home. Yeah, oh well, we'll wait until we get another one. I've got a couple more coming in back to us this turn. I've got no real diplomacy to do. I could go and check on trade, but I'm not going to bother. Right, this guy. Let's go and have a look at what's going on up here. Okay, so Massilia's empty. That's interesting.
Harder, men! Harder!
Narbo's empty. Alright.
We hunger for battle. Ever insert. Bring me the ledgers.
Don't know why he wasn't deployed, but so be it. And there's another turn done. Okay, so there's Octavian's army. This is a problem, this fleet. Hopefully that fleet's actually a military fleet, because the ships on naturally the ships on a military fleet are actually weaker than just the basic ships from a fleet. So we should be okay. Which factions just got destroyed? Okay, so Antony's just destroyed them. Okay.
Fleet reporting.
Into raiding.
Take it. Take it all.
But no, into normal stance. Okay, this guy. We're gonna harass. Or assault garrison raid. What does this do? That was a shame. So now we poison. An opportune failure. So we will put this guy in raiding. I need to be able to poison those wells. Let's have a look now if I can reduce the taxes again. We sure can. Okay.
Yes.
Into normal stance. We'll move over here.
The way ahead is blocked.
Okay, more raiding. So we've got eyes on here. This I'm worried about. I'm not sure what's in it. It's a full stack. I might be able to leg it with that one. I could do with pulling it back and doing some more recruiting shortly. I really need Lepidus now to start attacking Octavian, causing him a few problems. That's going to be our last turn of holding up. Next turn, hopefully we can get that poison wells and we can start doing some attacking. Quickly have a look at these again.
Ready for battle.
So I mistakenly put the 512 from farming, so I'm going to give him the +2 morale. We're going to go again. We're going to go with the poison.
Sabotage.
Okay, successful sabotage.
Commander.
Encircle for now.
Fleet reporting.
Maintain that blockade. Okay, income's not doing too badly.
Fleet reporting.
Okay, so that's, as I said, as I thought, it's not a brilliant army. We should be able to beat this. Now I'm really bad at naval fights, and because I'm really bad at naval fights, I am actually going to also resolve this. Kill him.
Your next command?
And that's the power of a normal fleet. As you saw there, we pretty much destroyed this.
We still have a good wind. Yes.
Okay. Alright guys, it was a bit shitty that I just auto-resolved that, but I don't like doing naval fights. I know I said at the beginning you should never really auto-resolve because of the losses you take. I still stand by that. I definitely still stand by that, and I shouldn't have done that really, because I mean all those losses that I've taken there, I probably could have took a lot less losses, but the chances are I'd have probably lost everything if I'd have fought that anyway. So there we go. Let's have a look at recruiting some more units into that fleet then. Right, fire pots, that's what we lost. Okay, so what's the difference with these? 75 men, 60 men. Ship health, 585. Right, so they're slightly better. Okay, we're building up quite a nice defensive fleet there. Do they have... no. No, we won't. We'll just recruit the fire pots. They'll do. Okay, so we've got a couple of battles to do. Let's have a look at our diplomacy. Do you see straight away the military actions against Octavian's Rome? That's how we increase our faction standing. So it's military actions, not just being at war.
Welcome.
No, we're still not going to get trade agreement. We've got the non-aggression pact. Finally, they're looking as though they might start doing something with us.
I greet you in my master's feared name.
No.
Come, my friend, speak. We are men of...
To victory!
Now that also resolve, I'll be honest with you, is probably going to mean less troops than what I would lose, but I'm going to fight it anyway. Oh, sorry about that guys, just had a phone call. I was in the middle of a video. I don't really want to edit these videos too much because you'll always get that idiot that comes along and goes, oh, you're not playing on Legendary anymore, you've skipped it, you've cheated. Yeah, alright. Right, so dry, we're going to start deployment here. Have they sallied forth on us? They have, they sallied forth, fantastic. We've got the hill. And the woods. That's actually quite good that they sallied forth.
scum! Why do they have to go to war against us? I've never realized that they will die.
Thought they were ballistic there, but they're not. They're just deer, aren't they?
Well, let's
Okay, so we'll use a unit of cavalry coming round here.
Legionary cavalry! Riders, advance! Melee cavalry ready. Forward! Legionaries! Legionaries! Quick march! First cohort! Quick march! Legatus! Quickly now!
Okay, so we've got second wind, we've got inspire. Fantastic.
Riders! Flying wedge! Riders! Legionary cavalry! Quickly now!
Okay. Legionaries, 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 legionaries. Oh, he's shifting, is he?
What are you waiting? Understood! Jupiter gives us strength. Double time! Velites! At speed! Legionary cavalry! Forward! First cohort! At speed! Legatus! Riders! And the swift melee cavalry!
Okay, we're just getting close. I'm not going to speed this up because when I'm this close, I should have speeded it up before that really. When I'm this close, I'm going to end up taking more damages than it's worth. Okay. I'm going to let them move a little bit.
Beginners!
Run them. So I'm going to use the
We have
spears.
discovered the enemy's hidden units.
We're going to use our spears as basically a wall in front of our archers. What have we got here? Plebs. I'm not worried too much about plebs.
Yours to command. Advance at speed, proud Romans all. We await your command. Velites, on charge!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
First cohort! Quick march!
Okay, the cavalry now.
At your command. Legatus!
Use my general to inspire a unit. We'll inspire that unit in the middle. They're doing well.
Legionary cavalry! Advance at speed! Forward! Legionaries! At the double! Velites! Now!
The men are wavering.
Which men are wavering.
We await
Okay, so it's time to get these in.
Legionary cavalry!
Okay, my cavalry's doing the charge that it needs. We'll move these units up.
Missiles ready and waiting. Legionaries.
Okay, so as a unit of spear breaks, we'll throw in the unit of legionaries behind it.
As you command.
Okay, so this unit of cavalry is going to charge in here. This unit of cavalry is going to charge in here. And these are going to charge them.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay, cavalry, charge in. The charge and move them out.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, so as you saw, they move out. They'll charge back in again. So we'll charge back in again. We'll charge a unit of the legionaries in. So I lost the spearmen, really. I'll be honest with you, the way I planned this, the spearmen were for disposable troops, and there we go. So I'll hold fire, and that's the battle done. I don't care that I lost the spearmen. Spearmen to me are disposable troops, so I lost 20% of my troops there, so it's pretty much on par with what was going, you know, what the auto resolve would have got me anyway. So that wasn't too bad. So as you saw, basically what I did there is I set my army up into 3 stacks. I used the spearmen at the front, so anything that charges into spearmen takes quite... you know, spearmen are cheap, very, very cheap, disposable troops to me. And they allow you to form a front wall. I should have put them all into square. I put one unit into square, which was this unit here. And as you can see, you know, it's double chevrons now. And that unit, it held on for quite some time. So I didn't lose any of my legionaries. Well, I lost a few from this unit here, because those 3 units got charged by a unit of legionaries. So anyway, I do digress. So we're going to go on and we're going to look at now what we're going to do with Constantine. We could do this, or we could do this, but I'm going to occupy it.
At your command.
Okay. Now,
Ready for orders.
we've got these units here. They're going to take forever to recoup. He's leveled up, so we're going to go for Zeal. He can't move anywhere at the moment. And we've got an Octavian army up there that we might have to deal with shortly. How are we doing here? We've got our fleet there. Right. So we're really low at the moment on income, so the sooner we can get this built, I think it was the workshops up to boiling oil that we'd be doing next. So we've got 3, 5, 8, and then we'll train this. That'll be 11 turns. We've got 14. Yeah, so that's well within turn. Okay, so we had another objective. We got the 5,000. So now it's telling us to completely control 4 provinces. So we've got 2. This, with any luck, will be our 3rd, and then we'll see if we can make this our 4th. We'll see where we stand at that point. Establish trade relations with Antony, and construct a Temple of Neptune. So Temple of Neptune costs 2,700. We'll wait for it to construct that until we get that -15 bonus that we can get. Okay, so we've got our next battle to do. This one is going to be like the very first battle that we did. Basically, we're going to sit back, we're going to bombard like mad. We've got enough bombardment now to be able to do this. Now this is a city one, so what we're going to be able to do is kill quite a few units by taking down the walls. You know, so the walls is where we get the kills here. So we'll have to have a look at the sea. There's either going to be a gate here that we can get through, but by looking at it, there's a building there. So the possible likely, yeah, there's the gate, there's the path. So this gate here. So we're going to deploy on that side there and bombard that gate. Okay, so it's dry. Start deployment. Ah, so there was a gate there. We're coming in this side. Okay, so we'll start the battle. Okay, we'll fast forward this a bit. Okay.
Ready and awaiting orders. Destroy shore targets. Artillery awaiting orders. Take aim. Orders. Fire on the shore. Artillery. Fire on the enemy. Take aim. Fire on the shore.
So we don't want to be using flammable round, we want to be using standard round. It does a bit more damage to the walls, I believe. Oh no, so it's the flammable round does more damage. Okay, flammable round it is. Okay, I'm going to go on double speed. In fact, I'm going to use standard round because the flammable round is less accurate, as it says, and I need these rounds to count. I need them to matter. I'm going to take that wall down instead, actually, because that one will come down quite easy, as you see. So there's a wall down. Take that wall out. But we're going to take that wall, see if we can trap some men up there. Onagers and everything are getting pretty accurate this turn. A bit better than that last fight we had to do. So there's a load of men dead again.
The battle is turning in our favour. The walls are breached!
Okay, so there's another wall down.
The walls are breached!
Another wall down. So we're going to continue bombarding the walls. We'll take the towers down so when we move our men in we don't take any damage. I'll probably then see about moving my ships around to the other side and taking these two towers out. Because the chances are the men will go running over. Actually, we've got the control point. We can probably just jump on the control point and see about winning the fight. So what we'll do is we'll deploy our troops. Missile troops first. And actually no, bit of a hike. Now this wall's about to come down. Pretty boring, guys, I know, but these are how these kind of fights go, these castle attacks. You've got to take the walls down. Take the walls down, you take the army down. Men running away.
The enemy's
There's tower
tower has
down.
been destroyed.
I've never taken these sections of walls down before. I'm not sure if it brings the gate down as well or not, but we'll soon find out. It's interesting for me. That's one of the reasons I'm sort of doing this. I've got to admit though, the tower is a bit more important than the wall. We don't really need this wall to come down, but we need the towers down so we don't take any artillery fire as we walk through. Well, our missile fire, should I say. To make sure and guarantee that we get this tower down, the walls are secondary.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay.
The enemy's tower has been destroyed.
Oh no, we're going to get a slideshow by the looks of this. That's not something I wanted to happen. Okay, it's going to slideshow on us by the looks. So I'm just going to get all these men and just move them in. If we're going to slideshow, so what? We'll just move over and off we go. In fact, what I'll do, guys, I know that you probably want to see everything and see how it goes on, but because this is a slideshow, it's going to take forever. I don't like looking at it, so I would imagine that you guys don't. So I'm going to stop the video here, and I'll restart the video, the next portion of the videos, where at the sort of the end of the video. Well, thanks again for watching, guys. Sorry that this has gone on to a bit of a slideshow, graphical glitch. Again, if you do know what's causing this, I'd quite interested to know what causes it, so I can try and stop it from happening in the future. Again, if you dislike the video, please let me know why. Any messages or any comments you want to leave, please feel free to do so. I will try to answer them all. And thanks again for watching, guys. I will catch you in the next video. Bye bye.